Same little plane with the thin, oh look, they're like hanging out. So that plane just circled right around me. Same little light plane, someone's hanging out the side too. Hold on, my lens is bad. I was just trying to sit down and I just got off the internet. And because I only just got off it, they've flown a plane straight away. That was very interesting timing. I think it's going to turn again. But usually right now I'm down at the beach, but I've just come off the internet and come back down to my tent here. And, you know, I was just sitting there, just about to start cooking some lunch. I mean, I just literally walked in and sat on the chair and I started hearing it and it came all the way around. And as it was halfway, I thought, oh, I've got to video this, you know, because the more of these I can get on the camera, the better. Now, I realise that was terrible footage because I only got the end of the flight. I heard it go all the way around. And I've just started filming here. I did start filming over here, but then the camera wasn't actually on. Oh, yep, see, it's coming back. Good. Oh, thank God. See, I look less crazy. Look. Jeez, I don't know what's going on with my lens. Looks like the plane is very blurry. But anyway, that little object you see there. Now, even if anyone moves like into this camping ground, if they like see a new tent, they come and check, is my tent still here? Because look, I'm really nice and tucked into the bushes here. So you can barely see my tent, you know, even up, you can only basically see it from up that level, looking down in that way. Because, you know, from here, look, you can't even see it. So that's also what that flight was about, because the people over there are packing up and leaving their tent. They're behind the bushes over there. So if there's any movement in the campsite, it's very interesting if they fly by and they see, like, I don't know, an extra tarp somewhere. Just for that they check. But that is because they want to see if it's got anything to do with me. And you're going to say now, oh, Ben, you are so conceited. No, it's literally been happening for the last, like, 9 years. Since 2010, I really started noticing it. 2015, people started making gang stalking videos, or I started really noticing them on YouTube, and that's when I thought I should start, you know, thinking about taking note of this. And then life got in the way until 2 years later. 2017-18 when I started making these videos. But yeah, anyway, so at least it did come back. But so that's, it circled once that way, then it went like a figure of 8. We just caught it the second time flying back, and now it looks to be gone. So I've done a figure of 8 actually. That was a figure of 8 in the end. It's hard to, oh, I think I might hear it coming back. Or it's just in the distance. No. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. It's just like over the tiniest little things. It's just about, you're thinking, oh, because there's a tarp, someone moving there and this and that, like you said, then that sounds a little too far-fetched. Why would they fly a plane all that way? Yeah, it's nuts. And it's so nuts that if I tell you, you don't even believe me. But it's just awesome. I feel really good that a lot of people are getting gang stalked out there, because it's not going to go away and get less. That's not what's going to happen. They're going to ramp it up worse and worse as we come to the upper echelons of the fiat counterfeited monetary system. I've said for many years it's got to get crazy like this. Control has to tighten, you know. And then even when control is fully tightened, their system is still systemically failurized, and it just systemically won't work. It's a scarcity-based system. I'm not going to take you through the ins and outs of why that is if you can't see it. Like right now you can see the currency inflation worldwide massively. And that's always going to happen if you have a benchmark currency. All the other currencies are eventually going to lose to it in one way or another. Anyway, so, you know, gang stalking is a sign of a falling empire. I hear another plane, I think, coming. Yeah, I think I hear another one. See, if we talk here for like half an hour, we'd probably see several planes. Because I'm on a different schedule, because usually I've been on the beach shooting extreme gang stalking series. Once I upload them, you'll know the videos I'm talking about. That's where I was going to the beach every day for 2 hours, 12 to 2, around then. And about an hour, hour and a half either way, in between those times. And I'd get like some crunches. I'd do some workouts. And I was checking to see all the existing people I knew, and I've found more now. People who were gang stalking me from the community. So local area gang stalking. It's interesting because it's just wherever you go, which proves it isn't just, you know, you get seen doing something wrong in the community and then it's mob lynching. It's not, that's the way it appears from a dumb perspective, if you don't know. I understand that's how it appears. It just appears like mob lynching often. But, you know, when you start to get gang stalked from town to town and just insignificant things get you on their radar, and then you find out about the theory, you know, you go online and you can actually learn about the theory now of hive mind and just how all this is working, all the dynamics of it and the mechanics. Then you start to really put this together after 10 years, you know what I mean? If you've got even half your brain working, you can't help but logically look at this and go, what the hell is going on? You know, it's something way beyond what you would expect a tight-knit community to do mob lynching or something. It just goes way beyond it. Just the whole feel of the thing stinks of something deeper when it starts happening to you. And especially when they know little, like, I've heard other people say this, when they know little details about you that absolutely you have not told anyone, or how the hell they would even know. It's amazing sometimes. You're like, how the hell would they know that about me? It's just amazing. There's no way. Like, several times this has actually happened to me. I can't even remember the examples now. Next time it happens, I'll definitely be putting it on film and talking about it. But they'll like say something to you. Someone will just say something to you. You possibly know that person's already gang stalking you or not. And the person will just say something to you. And it's a detail that you know that nobody knows about you. You know 100% for sure that you have not uttered that to anybody. It's like, how the hell does this work? You know, this must be connected then to astral stuff, and you know, you start learning about demons and astral entities and all this. And, you know, infiltration into your other bodies, you know, the backdrop bodies like your emotional body and so on. Or your other buddhicks or bodies. Anyway, so I'm going to turn the tape off because I was just trying to chill and have lunch. But then that plane decided to do a figure of 8 over me. I don't see it doing it over there. Why not over there? Why not over here? Why right above me? Why is it always like this? You're going to hear me say that sentence so many times, and you're going to see it as well. You know, in the end, to the point I think that you won't be able to deny. I don't think you'll be able to really deny, you know. Thought I heard someone. I can even predict this. I can hear this plane coming. See, those people are moving their tent. It's just on the other side of the river in the camping ground here. Look, there he is, he's back. Predicted it, straight over me. Straight over my tent, straight over me. Same little light plane, it's the one that looks like a drone. I've said in another video, really small, skinny tail. Just a little light airplane. Cameras on the side if you want to zoom in. Probably really bad footage still. As you can see, it's just dawdling around. Look, nice and slow overhead. Just here at this normal spot right near my tent. I even predicted it. Oh look, he's going to turn as well. While he's swooping back towards the beach, you can see the turn on the plane. Wouldn't be surprised if he does a full circle. This is the same plane that right now I'm uploading footage of 5 minutes ago, done a figure of 8 around here. Look, you can see the flight path. Do you see the flight path? Now going this way, came in that way. So he's come in, gone out. And I predicted it. I mean, I don't know how much proof, how much more proof can I give you? What do you guys need? Comment below this video what you need and I'll try. Fuck. What you need to realize I'm being gang stalked. Look, this went totally different flight path. Clearly checking here. Very obviously. Came from there. Went that way. Full on swoop in over here. Now flying back along the beach. Going that way more. So it's just gone that way. Now it's going to the right. Along the beach. That's the exact beach path. The beach path is like there, kind of 2 streets that way. The beach runs this way. So it just came like that, diagonal to the beach, left diagonally, and now is going straight along the beach. More proof. So I'm actually, while I'm shooting this video, I'm currently right now uploading 5 minutes ago when it done a figure of 8. Now I didn't catch the figure of 8 because I was sitting down and I just came off the internet. The reason also that just happened, besides them checking any movement in the camping ground, people leaving their tents and stuff to check if it's me leaving the camping ground. Besides that, it's 1 o'clock and usually I've been down on the beach shooting extreme gang stalking videos series, which I have like 6 or 7 of, half-hour videos or so, of all the local area gang stalking people, like mob lynching style on the beach, and the ground troop level and community-based gang stalking. And usually I'd go from 12 to 2. I'd be on the beach every day for the last 2-3 months, you see. At this time, at exactly right now, 1 PM, I'd be on the beach. So they're wondering where I am. What business is it of yours, you gang stalking effers? But you know what I mean? This is why this is happening. Always with gang stalking, you can tell by the timing of things. And look, they made it very obvious then topologically with their flight path as well. Benjamin Kaumberg, consciousazine.net. Wait a second. Not sure if I'm hearing a chopper. But what I am hearing is people across the river. Conveniently in an ear-dropping position. Yeah, I can hear them. Oh, look, the plane's back. Oh, lucky I didn't turn off the phone. Look at that. without interval. Here we are, where is it? I can hear it coming back. There it is. So there you go. Even more. There it is. The moving object, that's a little plane, the same plane. Better camera equipment, I can shoot better, video if you guys will help and donate or join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. All we need is a couple of hundred people to do $1 a month and I'm more than set, right? Exactly over me again. Same plane, it's not a different plane. See the little, oh, you guys probably can't see it. It's got a super little back section or tail, so I can distinguish it by the sound it's making and by the tail. So there you go, same plane within the same footage. Only 2 minutes later, so that's its third flight in under 10 minutes. And 2 in 6 minutes, this video, which is now 6 minutes long. So 3 flights in the last 10 minutes. I bet it will come back. Do I have to bother to capture it for you guys? I mean, that was good enough, wasn't it? In the same video, the same plane came back after just doing a weird flight path, just came directly back over me again. Why wasn't it down there along the beach, for instance? Why directly over me again? Again, and again, and again. And it doesn't take a genius to notice what's going on after 10 years. You see my point now. It's coming back. Oh, there it is. See, that's a normal flight path, more along the beach, but you notice I can still see in. I can still see over the trees in here. Did it just turn its engine off? You can listen for the sounds to see what they're doing as well. This engine just went off. Or he dropped in altitude. Anyway, that's the same little plane. That would be the third time in, no, the fourth flyby in 15 minutes. And I'm uploading the last 2 bits of video of that plane from the last 10 minutes right now as we speak, as we're recording. I'm uploading. That's the 4th time. Same plane. Necessary. Just as necessary. See, that was the normal flight path at least. I had to run down here to get that footage as I was washing my clothes. The first time they swooped in though, and they checked, is it my tent moving or someone else's? So I just had to run all the way back down there just to get the footage. You just saw them, of them flying back along the actual flight path. Not flying back for the second time. So not the first time when they went up. That was on the way back. Yeah, so I had to run for that. There you go.